Konnichiwa, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to talk about getting back to a good start for the sales year. Eigyo desu. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. This is the 7th year of the Sales Japan series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku, here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Plus, stop wasting money on training in Japanese, training de okane o muda ni suru no wa yamimashou, and these are all available now on Amazon. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive and even better, thrive in business. 1, sell more, do it more easily. 2, exceed your targets, in fact, blow up your targets. 3, make some serious money. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series. And every second Tuesday, the Business Touches in no Oshien Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcasto Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 323, and today we're talking about selling is all about the basics. We're starting the new year, and have we decided how we will start it? Are we going to just slide back into our old habits and pick up the threads of the deals we were working on before the break? Or are we going to do some fresh thinking about what we are doing and how we are doing it? As salespeople, we are massively time poor. That sets up a series of decisions where we are constantly cutting corners to shave off some time. Unfortunately, we also shave off some activities we shouldn't be minimizing. Deciding how we are going to work as a professional this year is a good discipline. Selling has some very consistent requirements. There are the basics, and they must be perfected. When we sit back and look at our activities and behavior, we are bound to find areas where we have deleted necessary activities or truncated them. As we get back to work, we need to make a commitment to ourselves to become more professional this year than the level we achieved last year. That means studying the art of sales. We need to break it all down and minutely examine what we are doing at each stage of the sales cycle. We are reading what other sales leaders are doing, searching for ideas and new information. Business is in a constant flux, and technology is a tremendous enabler of business. What have been the latest advances, and how can we adopt these into the sales process? Habits are both great and dangerous. Poor habits need to be eliminated and replaced with better habits. Changing a habit, however, needs a tremendous amount of lifting to get it done. The rationale has to be very strong. Otherwise, we won't sustain the effort needed. Exactly what better or new habits do we want to introduce, and what is our strategy to make them stick? Just wishing that habits improve is delusional, because nothing will change without some application of dynamite to blow up the bad habits. We need a plan that works. Are we tracking our activities? Probably we did this when we started in sales, but as we become more comfortable with the sales process, we stop bothering. This is a good time to do an audit of how we spend our time and where we are prioritizing our activities. Some activities are nice to haves, but are starving the must-haves for our attention. We need to strip everything back to the basics and look at what we are actually doing as opposed to what we think we are doing. We have a scary matrix we employ, which is always shocking when we investigate the results. We all know it is better to expand the sales with an existing client because it is so much cheaper and faster than finding a brand new client. However, do we actually do that? Or are we stuck in first gear with just the one solution being applied to this client? The matrix is a simple one. Along the top, we write in the solution lineup we have. In our case, it would be all of the key courses we can offer clients. Down the left side, we write in the names of the different clients we serve. The cells are then marked to show the match of what we are selling to the client today. What we quickly realize is we have a lot more solutions this client needs, but we haven't been promoting them enough. Find out more when we come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also are doing custom in-house programs. We do them in both Japanese and English. We do them in our super safe classroom and live online. On the 3rd of February, 13th of February and 25th of February, we'll be doing our Dale Carnegie course, our flagship program. This is one of those amazing programs that people say, this training changed my life. Now, that is an incredible statement. But I believe it because it is one of those life-changing courses. It is very, very amazing program. And it really helps people with human relation skills, communication skills, stress management skills, leadership skills, learning how to change your mindset skills. It's got the works, really. On the 6th of February, we'll be doing high-impact presentations, which is a real favourite of mine. I love teaching that course because in 2 days of the main modules, we see the progress. We see people come in one end and go out the other end, completely transformed, unrecognizable from what they were when they started. It is absolutely amazing program. 2 instructors, 2 days in the main modules, everything videoed, phenomenal amounts of personal coaching, unmatched amounts of one-on-one coaching. On the 13th of February, we're doing our Leadership Training for Managers program. Everything you need to know about leadership, all the practical stuff. How to do the delegation, how to do planning, how to get innovation, how to handle mistakes, how to do the performance reviews, how to hold the meetings. Everything you need to know is in this program. Terrific program. On the 14th of February, we're doing our Winning with Relationship Selling program. This deals with particularly how to become the trusted advisor to your client. And we are after the reorder here. So when you think about it, if we're after the reorder, the way we approach the client, the way we deal with them is going to be entirely different from a transactional arrangement. We are here in business for the long term. We want to reorder. We want to be the trusted advisor. And therefore, we need to have the skills to do that on top of the classic sales skills of understanding the client, providing the right solution, dealing with objections, asking for the order, all that stuff. But it's a lot more than that, this course. Very, very good program. Go to our website at www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. That's www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Lots and lots of value there for you. To do better in Japan, email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching video, then we have nearly 2,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. Welcome back. We get into a habit with this client and they also pigeonhole us into the one slot as well and don't see us as agile and able to serve them in more than just the current manner. Maybe when we raised the possibility of doing more for them, there wasn't that need, but business constantly moves. Things change. There is nothing more frustrating than discovering the client has gone elsewhere to seek a solution you could have provided them. We can't blame the client because our job is sales and we weren't able to escape the gravitational pull of our old habits and change the conversation to include more solutions from us for them. Are we tracking the breakdown of where things went well or went badly? The sales cycle has a cadence and there are bottlenecks we must clear to advance the sale. Do we have a big enough pipeline? If we don't, how have our cold calling efforts fared? How well have we been able to network during COVID? How well have we designed our first interaction with the buyer? How many of these initial touches with the client resulted in a sales conversation? Was it online or in person? And what was the difference in terms of results? How good a job did we do on uncovering their needs and understanding their motivations and desires for the firm? Did we match up our solution with their need correctly? What objections or hesitations did we get and why? Was it a mismatch because we didn't fully understand their needs? Could we flush out the real objection, or were we just stuck with the top of the iceberg and missing the real problem under the waterline? Could we close a sale and get the deal done? What were the ratios at each stage of the sales conversation? Could we then flag an area of particular weakness so that we could work on that area more? Basics are the foundation of success in sales, but often we forget this and carry on regardless. There is a cost to that philosophy, and we will do much better if we focus on making sure the basics are sound and then build on top of that solid foundation and platform. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please work on your karma and share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Go out there and survive. Use it and make some serious money. Bucks, dough, moolah, coin, dosh, lolly, ready, smackers, earners, and bread and honey. Remember, I'm in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.